This is a real interesting one because this is a sister team. First up, I'm going to ask Nicole Ruffo, who is the presenter, if she will bring her sister, Amy Ruffo Panchelli, who is our inductee, if she will bring Amy up.
Good evening. I'd like to congratulate all of the inductees this evening. It's a great honor. And I am actually honored to be here tonight to introduce my little sister, Amy Ruffo Panchelli. To say Amy had a tremendous career as a student athlete at Worcester State would be a grave understatement. Amy leads in most categories for softball, including singles, doubles, triples, home runs, runs scored, RBIs, stolen bases. She has earned all New England, all MASCAC, MVPs, Unsung Hero Awards. She was awarded the Worcester State Female Lancer Award in 2000. She leads the NCAA Division III longest hit streak for 29 games. She's achieved many, many things at Worcester State. Ironically, when Amy was younger, she had zero interest in playing sports. The closest thing Amy did to playing a sport was passing out the slushes and popcorn at Jack Berry Little League Snack Shack. Eventually, my parents dragged her out of the snack shack and onto the softball field. Unfortunately, they quickly found out that Amy does things on Amy's terms. Amy's use of time during those games was picking flowers in the outfield and drawing her name in bubble letters in the dirt of the infield. But when Amy was ready, watch out, because she literally developed into one of the best softball players in the area overnight. If you ask any of Amy's coaches, teammates, or opponents to describe her playing style, one word sums it up: scrappy. Amy's play is a quintessential definition of scrappiness. She even has the height for it. She's a little short. Amy had power and speed, a deadly combination, and she could play and did play any position on the field. Amy received the ultimate compliment, rather indirectly, from the late great high school football coach, Mr. Owen Kilcoyne. Our brother Joey played defensive end for Coach Kilcoyne at St. Peter Marion. And during the Super Bowl game against Neshoba, Joey missed a tackle. So Coach Kilcoyne called a timeout, and only in Coach Kilcoyne fashion, gathered the team around, grabbed my brother by the face mask, and said, "I'd rather have your sister out there right now. She's a better athlete and she's tougher than you." Amy's athletic ability and tenacity caught the attention of all who watched her play. She has left her mark with the record she holds as an individual and the reputation she has as a leader and a teammate. Will Amy Ruffo Panchelli, class of 2000, please come forward and be inducted into the Worcester State University Athletic Hall of Fame.
Good evening. I'd like to personally thank the Hall of Fame Committee, my coach Lynn Olson, my teammates, President Maloney, my family, friends, and everyone else who had a hand at making this event an unforgettable memory. I grew up in Worcester. I went to grammar school at St. Mary's, and despite what my sister led you to believe, played softball at Jack Berry Little League, played basketball at Sacred Heart, went to high school at St. Peter Marion, and finally had the opportunity to go to school and play softball at Worcester State. Worcester State University is the place where I came to grow into the person I have become today. As a 2000 grad and health major, I am in awe at the state-of-the-art science facilities students have the privilege of utilizing and the faculty that the university draws and retains year after year. After graduation from Worcester State, I entered the education world and taught health and physical education at Northbridge High School. And every day I drew from the experiences and leadership skills that I acquired as a Lancer. But honestly, I can say there are a few things I don't miss. The long bus rides with the baseball team to Mass College of Liberal Arts, for one, or the fact that every time we played Mass Maritime, you needed a snowsuit and eye goggles just to tolerate the cold, or the midnight practices in the gym. I do miss the feeling of going to Bridgewater State as underdogs and beating them on their own field. I do miss the trips to Fort Myers for spring break and the fun we had as a team going to the beach, jet skiing, and oh yes, the games were fun as well. I miss the feeling of qualifying for the ECACs for the first time, and I miss the feeling of scoring that game-winning run. But those memories are not the first thing that come to mind when I reflect back on my time as an athlete at Worcester State. The memories that come to mind immediately are those memories that surround relationships. Softball has provided me with an opportunity to literally travel the country. I have played in every region of the United States, and I have played with and against some of the best softball players in the country, whom I still see today. I have formed lifelong friendships with teammates. I had the opportunity to play for one of the nicest coaches around, Coach Lynn Olson, and while at Worcester State, I also met my husband, Mike Panchelli, a 2000 grad who played football and baseball at Worcester State, and we now have two sons, who I might add love wearing their Worcester State sweatshirts. It is truly an honor to be a part of this group of inductees. As you can see, Worcester State University offered all of us invaluable life lessons and opportunities which have made us into the people we are today. Thank you so much for this great honor. It has been an incredible night.